Muties and gentle muties, welcome back to the Mutantkind podcast where we talk about superheroes, movies, TV shows, and really all forms of media. I'm your host, Solomon, with my wonderful co-host CJ. Let him know what it is, C.
I'm trying to fix my camera. My shit fucked up.
Oh shit. Oh my God. He got
All right, here we go.
uh
Honestly, not doing the best. I made a review about Cardi B's album, and I've had the Barb's and Cardi's going crazy in my shit. Hopefully, they don't do anything to get my account banned because I'm on a ban strike.
C, yeah. You man. You that Cardi B album, I've only listened to the song where she talks about Bia, and she got an 8 with that. Like, stop making that lady mad because she will rip you on the track. Like,
Yeah, she's a very unstable human being.
right? Wait, oh no, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me not ask the question, because if I ask the question and they get a hold of this, they gonna be like, if I was gonna ask you, are you a Barb or a Cardi B fan? But
I
that's not
mean, I grew up being a Barb, you know what I mean? But
same.
Nikki is just out of her mind.
Out of her rabbit ass mind. Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're going to talk about our first topic today is going to be about the movie directed by Justin Titman, starring Marlon Wayans and Tariq Withers. Him,
Nigga, it's Justin Tippin.
Justin Tipping.
Tipping, not Tippin.
Hey, yo, Justin be tipping, nigga.
He's tipping a tip.
Justin be tipping, bruh. But yes, the movie Him. Me and you both saw it yesterday. I'll let you go with your first review. I'll let you go first because yeah.
There's a lot to take away from the movie, like the set pieces, the acting, everything. It's a really good movie from like a formula standpoint, but it just falls on its face in that last act, bruh. And
What
it's really difficult to differentiate it from like because it's like it's a you're having such a good time.
man? Thank you. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I was so excited to talk about this today with you. Yeah.
Like up until the point to where they get into like the weird Illuminati stuff, it makes sense. But like once you get to that point, it's like, oh, how did we get here? You know what I mean?
Seriously. Like I was thinking about it on my drive back home. I was like, the act one and two are so good that I'm like, yeah, keep it going in this direction. Like I love you're tying obviously with football with religious stuff, and it's a cult, and like people will die for like cult following fans and all those things. I think the thing that made me so angry was literally the third act, like the Illuminati scene, like the initiation scene at the party. I was like, okay, this makes sense because that does happen. Like, we are football players that know that this happens. Like, it's not as obviously as creepy as that. Like, but it happens. And the thing that threw me off was just it goes from like the pacing of it felt right, and then they each day each day had its own thing, like fun, like fun sacrifice, whatever, all
Leadership.
leadership, all those things. And then we don't get it. I know day seven is supposed to be rest, but in my opinion, I thought day seven was supposed to be rest or something like that. Um,
Was it
because
a full 7 days in the I don't
so
remember.
it went up to six. Six was sacrifice.
Oh, okay.
It did IV, which was right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah, or V. Yeah, six
VI.
VI. And I was like, okay, okay. I'm expecting like day seven to be either rest or retribution or something. And then I think you said it perfectly. It was rushed. Like the final act felt rushed because I in the whole time I'm like, we are going to get like probably the an insane like ending. Like, we're gonna see them really fight like gladiators in an arena, and people are watching like with their mask and stuff. But the fight scene felt like the anticipation, there was so much anticipation for it, and then it just falls off.
Yeah, I think the fight scene in and of itself was good,
Mm.
but the build up before the fight scene was just like lackluster. You know what I mean? Because like I think there's like a lot of something that the movie does well is like the body horror in it, and like
Yes.
him getting his arm broken like that,
Yes.
and
Hmm.
then fighting each other. I think that was solid, but it's just like again, even everything with it just felt unfinished. The
Yeah.
movie's only like an hour and 36 minutes,
Hmm.
and I definitely think it could have benefited from like 30 more minutes or even 15 minutes more of like runtime,
Yeah.
just to like fully have everything develop in a way that makes sense.
Hmm. I just the fight scene. If they would have fought like in a like, how are you going to keep talking about the football players being warriors and the Coliseum and like how they would die and like one person only leaves here and you don't make it like the biggest part of the entire movie. You feel me? Like it was just so
Yeah,
anticlimactic. Like and and for a
it's just
movie,
two niggas in
yeah.
the room scrapping.
That's it.
It's
That's
just like two
it.
niggas fighting.
That's literally it. And
No spectacle.
I think they probably did that because like the infrared part of the part like they probably want to be indoors so it's not like other sun like maybe sun to like interfere with the lens or something. I don't know, something, but it just feels so anticlimactic. Like I was like, okay, you guys are scrapping kind of, but like y'all are throwing like the fight scene is one punch, um, fuck you, one punch, break your arm, and the other nigga wins.
Yeah. I don't know.
You feel like,
I will say the
uh-huh.
very ending where he takes out all the weird rich white people.
Yeah,
I like that.
of course,
I like that.
of
You know what
course.
I mean? It's just it really reminds me of Game of Thrones from
Mm,
from the sense of like
hmm.
it being really good from the start
Hmm.
and then declining as the movie goes on and then just like completely tanks. But like with this movie, it's good until it's not.
Yes,
It's really good until it's not.
man.
Like the drop off is like actually insane.
It's it's insane because Marlon Wayans and Tyreek Withers they both do obviously do a really good job. Marlon Wayans obviously he was in his bag for this one, and I really hope they put him in more things because he did such a great job of being like an obsessive person about what he loves to do and also just creep. It was a creepy aspect, and Tyreek Withers being like basically the not a victim, but like someone that doesn't the protagonist that doesn't know what's going on in this life that he wants so badly. But that that drop off was so weird. Like also if you're gonna bring him up to be Jesus, make that nigga Jesus. Like if you're gonna go all in, like go like for me, I was like go all in into the part that he's going to be the savior of football. Like really, really like
Hmm.
that's my one thing is like, I wanted them like you're gonna do like the Last Supper scene, which was like tough, but like if you're gonna do that, like bro, go more all in. Like who's this Judas? Like who are the people in his camp that are like that? Like I don't know if yeah, it's just one of those things. Like I wanted more of it.
Yeah, I think if the movie would have been from the standpoint of like a whole season rather than a week of training, it would have been a
Mm,
lot better because
mm,
they would have been able to like develop different kind of plot lines and like
mm,
um delve into the religion more and
mm-hmm,
like having interactions with fans and things like that, you know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
And having people like the crazy fans that broke into the crib
Yeah.
trying to like put smut on his name and like take him down in a way of like Jesus had people trying to take his name down, you know what I
Mm-hmm,
mean?
mm-hmm.
And then maybe his brother betrays him,
Something, you know?
something like that, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's again, even with the premise that they set with the movie, it's still good. You
It
know what I
is.
mean?
It is.
Like instead of
Mm-hmm.
being an 8 or a 9, it gets dropped down to like a 7 or a 6.
See, you're generous. I gave it a five. That fall off was rough for me.
I just think there's too much good shit in it for it to drop off to like a mid movie to me.
True. I feel that. That movie for me before the drop off was literally a nine. It was a strong nine because I was like,
Hmm.
you have me so invested in this, and then out of nowhere, uh, literally after you see the trainer that's trying to save him get his his head cut off on the table and he sees that. after
It takes a deep dive after that.
yeah, after that I'm like, man, like, and I don't know, I that movie is just missing a Coliseum fight, and that's it. I think that's really what it comes down to. Like, I you for the whole movie you don't push that these are gladiators that will die for what they love, and then once we get to the point where they're supposed to die for what they love, it's just in a small room with
Mm.
like fake fans cheering and
Nigga died in a film room. Holy fuck.
exactly and
That
like
is actually so anticlimactic. Holy fuck.
and then the camera just shakes. That's all it does. It just shakes. Because I was like, oh, okay, we're about to get it. Like in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, they're about to like tum like tussle into like the field where all the white people are going to be at, but that
Mm.
doesn't happen. We're just watching two men just
Yeah.
fight in a room, watching two niggas just fight over 2K.
Niggas fighting over
That is,
Madden.
nigga, that's all we're watching at that. Like,
Oh, bro.
man,
I enjoyed it though,
me too.
for what it is,
For
but
sure.
I wanted a lot more from it, if I'm
Yeah,
being honest.
yeah.
Because it really could have been up there with Sinners if it was executed perfectly.
Boom,
And that's
right
the
there.
hardest part about it.
That's the
And I
hardest part.
think it really sucks whenever Jordan Peele has his name attached to something.
Hmm.
Because I think there would have been less of a letdown if Jordan Peele wasn't attached to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And they plastered his name all over it, but he was just producing. He's not directing it.
for
And no
sure.
shade to what's his name, Jordan
Uh-huh.
or Justin. I mean, no
Hmm.
shade to him. You know what I mean? But it's just like Jordan Peele wouldn't have handled this like this. And
Right.
maybe it has to do with like some sort of like studio tampering, or they have to meet like some sort of like deadline as
Mm.
to why it felt like there was so much missing from it.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like from what is good, this
It's
motherfucker knows
great,
what he's doing. So that
man.
makes me feel like there was something else at play.
Right, right. Because the parts that are good, they're great. Like nothing about the film until that last like to that last scene. Nothing about it makes me like not want to turn my head away because the whole time I'm sitting there watching and like staring at the screen. Like there's that one point where when like you're getting your ass kicked in Madden and you lean
You gotta lock
forward,
in.
you have to lock in. I was locked in, and then the second I did that though was um was when they dropped off. Like the second I was like, okay, let me really, really, damn,
Damn.
yeah. So,
Let me
so
sit back down.
let me sit back there. I was like, for the really, I was eating popcorn like this, and then I was kept moving. Then I inched up, and then when it got shittier, I just sat down like, whatever. But the hate that the movie is getting also doesn't make sense to me as well, too.
I think it's just a bunch of dumb niggas that didn't like the end of the movie and letting it ruin it. Which, like, I understand that,
Hmm.
but it's just like there's so much more to the movie
Yeah, like,
that you can take away from it. Like
oh,
Marlon Wayne's performance is amazing, bro.
amazing. And Tyreek, honestly, like Tyreek gave off like innocent. He gave off
Hmm.
the innocent that he doesn't know what's about to happen, and like yeah.
He really served as a way to like get inside of this world because it's like he's essentially us. You know what I mean? And it's like kind of like Harry Potter in the first movie, where
Mm-hmm.
it's like he knows nothing about the world that's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and it serves as like a good what's the word I'm trying to say?
Not tether, but
He serves as a guide through this world that's like has no idea what's going on. You know what I
mhm.
mean?
Yeah, for sure. Because we're all as confused as he is, because we're all wondering like what is going on, who is this? This is like you like because it is like imagine meeting your hero and then your hero is like telling you have to be obsessed with this. There's so many stories about that in with celebrities or athletes. Like you have to be dedicated and obsessed with this. And like the theme of the movie hits home for especially for me, but I know for us because we are athletes and like they tell us like you have to breathe, sleep, and eat football. Like
Mm-hmm.
you have if you want to be the best, you have to do that. But um and I think they do a great job with that. Like that's why like when people say this movie sucks, I was like, there's no way this movie sucks that bad. Like
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I was like,
It's not a bad movie.
it's not a bad movie, but I will say I'll give it talking to you helps. I'll give it a 6. I I'll give it a 6. I can't give it 6.5. The drop off of it has you it takes you out, and then like you can appreciate like the ending more, like when he kills all the white people that are super evil. His manager that saw him as a sacrificial lamb gets sacrificed instead, and like that was good. That was Julia Fox. Julia Fox looked terrifying the whole time.
Yeah, she played the. She pretty much just played herself
She
in that role.
she
She played
damn,
herself in
she
that role.
did, cause Kanye.
Yeah,
Cause Kanye. Oh my God. She was terrifying. That was a hard watch. She looked like
the devil,
yeah,
a white devil,
a white devil dead ass. Oh my
dead
God.
ass.
So we gon' CJ, we really gotta talk about this topic, bro.
Okay,
Like we really why are the R&B men songs not hitting the same like they used to? Like why, bro?
I think it's because a lot of them are trying to be rappers, and a lot of R&B singers, a lot of people that should have been R&B singers are being rappers because there's more money in it.
Mm, damn. I never even thought about it like that actually.
Yeah,
Like them boys is not out there in the desert with a white fit on, abs open on their knees praying.
yeah, and
Praying.
a lot of it has to do with like not being in the church anymore as well, and that's
Damn it.
for
You took
R&B
my point.
singers overall. You know what I mean?
That's so true.
Because
Because that's where it starts.
there's so many would be Whitney Houston's that aren't being made because they're not
Yeah.
going to church.
Yeah.
And however you feel about it, like I think I don't I'm damn. I'm not saying that I'm not saying everybody should be going to church, but it's just
Yeah.
like there that's where it starts at. That's where
For
it's
sure.
curated. You know
For
what I
sure.
mean?
Because that's where the soul is at. And R&B is
Hmm.
soul. Like at the end of the day, that's all it is. You brought up my point because like they're not in the church anymore. They're not in the church choir. They're not singing their heart out. Like that little girl isn't getting her time to shine. And then there's with the men, like the boys ain't doing what they supposed to do. Like I just think because there are some good R&B songs, but like everyone tries to be too nonchalant, nigga. You can't be too nonchalant for love.
Yeah.
You
And that's
can't.
part of my issue with Brent Faiyaz because it's like he I like what he does, but I
Same.
know that he can really blow. And he does it sometimes, but it's just like it's not on a consistent basis. And he because there's tracks like Angel from
Mm,
Wasteland, and there's another one
mm,
from one of his Sonder joints. I can't think of the name right
hmm
now. And he's really blowing on that motherfucker, bro.
hmm For me, like because what Brent Faiyaz is like, obviously he ties into like all those like all the guys that are still not over their like middle school crush that broke up with them. So like, so they don't understand like Brent Faiyaz can do other shit. But like, I will admit, like my favorite song from him is L.A. on the Sonder joint on it's him, no shade, bro. Like him looking ugly, looking in the distance. It's what the one with the red hat on, I believe he has.
Is that the one where he's talking about how you gonna make it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, of course you like that
I did.
one. Oh shit.
But like I remember sitting there. I'm over here like, nigga, why do I want to cry, bro? Like I understand, like living in LA, it's expensive. Especially if you don't have your priorities straight and
Hmm.
you out every weekend trying to figure out how you're gonna pay this rent, on top of like still trying to keep the persona that you're living the best life you possibly can, and you have to
Hmm.
meet with other execs. I was like, yeah, bro, you're in your bag. Like you're in your bag with this. But then there's I love this song though, but like there's like Price of Fame, and it's like, okay, nigga, now you're milking it. You're milking it, gang. I love Price of Fame. I love that song so much, but then it's like, hey man, we get it. You're a nigga that wears shades indoors.
Yeah, and I think there is a little bit of a lure to that.
To an extent. Hmm
But I think as a whole, R&B is on the same track of commercialization that hip hop is on,
hmm
because it's like you got the fucking fettuccine Alfredo Instagram story plate music, you know what I mean? With like with
Credit.
Mona Lee, Mona
Oh,
Money Long, and people like that. You know what I mean?
okay.
It's like single mom R&B music,
Gino
and
Fredo playlist.
it's
Oh,
kind of fucking up the game because it's low vibrational music. It's dead ass
at,
just low
at
vibrational
at the
music.
end of the day, yeah,
Like
yeah.
like and the thing is like the content has been the same for a while with like
Hmm.
R&B,
Hmm.
but the problem is it's a copy paste cookie cutter type of production whenever it comes to R&B. Like there's good R&B out there and I'm able to find it.
Of
You know what I
course.
mean? But it's just like the mainstream is not soulful anymore like it used to be. Like we mainstream R&B used to be Keisha Cole,
Hmm.
uh Jagged Edge,
Honestly,
people like that, you know what I
Destiny's
mean?
Child at times.
Destiny's Child,
Uh-huh. Uh,
Brandy, all them folks.
oh God.
But now it's like heavily trap influenced
Hmm.
and
And
samples from back in the day, and they're really not doing their thing on it.
it's like overly no, like it's like the point of like sexualization in the music where it's like it's not like subtle. It's like the music is like I'm going to like basically fuck the shit out of you and like aggressively and like sometimes it's nice and then sometimes you're like okay my nigga I don't need to hear how sopping wet that girl you were with puss was sometimes
And the issue with that is I think that's okay.
at times.
But whenever you're not putting in a good performance, it's just like you what are we doing? You know what I
Real
mean?
real real because when it's overly freaked out, I feel like when it's subtly overly freaked out, you're like, you can play this like you know when parents used to do, used to play this shit around the kids, and the kids don't know what the fuck they don't know what the fuck you talking about. Talking about yams, you don't know nothing about these yams. It's like
Yeah. Nah, that's real because
you
I didn't know
feel
what the fuck Jill Scott was talking about in Crowd Road. Bitch talking about squirting oil.
like
I'm
what?
thinking she cooking.
That's
You
what
know what I
like
mean?
you don't know, but like there's no more of that anymore. It's like oh you're about like I'm about to pound you for hours and hours, and it's like.
It could be in your stomach, you know?
Yeah, and it's like yeah, like that's what I want to do to her, but like nigga,
No,
I can't.
I get what you
Yeah.
mean for sure. Cause it's we losing recipes for real, and it's a real issue
It is.
because R&B is the only art form by black folks that is has consistently stayed
Hmm.
black
Hmm.
because white folks don't got rhythm or soul in their
Yeah.
music. And they it's whenever they do try to recreate it, it's done in a way that is like, oh, this a white person made this. But if they are somebody that's like a Bobby Caldwell, Tina Marie, it feels authentic.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's still directly derived from blackness.
Exactly.
And it's such a black form of media where white people really can't replicate. I'll get it
Hmm.
started.
Bet that. Get that out.
Okay. Nigga talking me through the yawn. Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my God. Fuck off.
That nigga freaky.
Oh my
Freaky
God.
ass.
Niggas.
Anyways,
Uh,
for the last topic of the day, we're gonna talk about another scenario that Solomon came up with this one.
hmm.
So the topic is if you could host a festival like Rolling Loud or Dreamville or Dreamfest, is that the shit called?
Yeah.
Dream
Hmm.
Festival.
Hmm.
What would your lineup be?
Okay. So this is
Great
per
question, by the way.
thank you, because this is one's very personal because me and my sister actually did this years ago when we were stuck in the house during 2020 during COVID. But if I change it to just a 1 day festival, I would want Tyler the Creator, Larry June, Jordan Ward, Kendrick, Beyonce, Izzy Chike, Burna Boy, Kirk Franklin, Bla
Erk.
Blast, Brent, SZA, and the Clips.
Okay.
That's my and we so and everyone like our rule set is this is we get it's 12. It's a 12-hour concert. Um each
hour sets from each person.
1 hour sets from each person. Exactly. So
It's a solid lineup, honestly.
thank you. Yeah. Like as I was like doing this, I was like, I want to put Kanye. I can't put Kanye. I can never put Kanye. He, fuck him.
2014 and back, cool. Anything
Literally,
past that, hell no.
literally, like, fuck him. Oh my God. But yeah, um, my closer would be either Beyonce or Kendrick. Most likely it's probably gonna be Beyonce because Beyonce
It's gotta
needs.
be Beyonce.
Because honestly, I might need to be 13 hours because she needs 2 hours. She needs
That's valid.
she needs 2 hours. She needs.
That's very valid.
But yeah, what about you?
So my lineup, when I was thinking about this, I wanted it to be a black festival, like a black gathering.
Okay, okay.
So the artists are gonna be people that black people know and love,
Mm-hmm.
or trill white people are gonna come in. Just some trill ass white folks.
Will they be calling them spicy mayos?
Nah, nah,
Okay,
nah.
good.
I'm talking
Okay.
about like the white boys that really be down. They don't be saying nigga, but be hanging around a bunch of black folks. You know what
Okay,
I mean?
okay,
That's like
okay.
so. First off, we got it's not in any order, but it's Orion's son, Cruza, Smino,
Mm,
Zach Fox, Mike, Raven Lene, Dustin,
mm,
Conrad, damn,
mm-hmm.
Layla, Gwen Bunn, Liv, and then the closers are gonna be Jill Scott and Erica Badu.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nick, Nick, you made a Black Neo Soul Roots concert. Shit.
Yeah, bro.
That's
That's what I was
fine.
thinking.
That's fine. Oh my God. We went two separate directions, but that's tough. The Gwen
Mm,
Bunn one, great pull.
yeah,
Great pull. I was late on her. I didn't know about her till last year.
her shit is very tough, bro.
Man, wait, you also said, oh, Zach Fox is also awesome.
Yeah,
Zach Fox is also awesome. Shit. But yeah,
I
like,
think I
mhm,
would want him to perform some of his songs too,
real.
because he's got some good songs. Like not the not just like his rapping ones, but like when there was one where he dropped where he was like singing on the shit.
hmm
Was making
hmm
some like soul type shit.
I feel that. Because, like, for him, I would want him to play like at two, like two in the
Yeah, like
afternoon.
morning time. Yeah.
hmm So, that's tough. Because if I had to, how would you, how would you do it in order, though? How would you
Um,
do it in order? Because I think
I
I know
th-
mine.
I
Mm,
would start out with Zach Fox,
mm-hmm,
going to Mike,
hmm
Raven Lene,
hmm
Destin Conrad,
hmm
Smino,
mm.
Layla.
Smino early, really,
Yeah,
really. Okay, okay,
because
go.
he's like around sunset.
Mm,
Around sunset.
okay. This nigga trying to set the mood up, nigga. You
Yeah,
trying to fuck,
nigga.
nigga? You trying to fuck me, nigga?
I need niggas to be hunching in that fucking crowd, bro. It's
Real.
gonna be a biohazard.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Fuck,
Okay.
fuck.
Um, Gwen. Did I say Gwen Bun?
No.
Gwen Bun,
Uh-huh.
Liv, Cruza, Orion's son, just got Erica Badu.
Yeah. Okay, real. So, damn. God. Okay.
Yours is kind of hard because I
I
feel like
know.
it could go either way with a few
So,
of them.
so I'm starting off with Larry June. I'm doing Larry June, Brent, Tyler, uh, Kirk, Burna Boy,
Okay.
um, AZ Chike,
Okay.
Clips, SZA, Jordan Ward, Kendrick, Beyonce.
I feel like that's solid, honestly, because it's like with that kind of lineup, you like want it to be kind of random, keep people
You
guessing.
exactly. I'm
And
sorry, but yeah, you
I
sorry,
feel
go.
like you shouldn't tell them like the order with that kind of shit. Just tell them the names, but don't tell them when they're coming out.
Exactly. Like only thing I would say is like obviously Beyonce would be like the closing. So like
Hmm.
everybody gets like their 2 hours of Beyonce, and so niggas could cry and pass out. Um, but I would start off with Larry June just for him to say good morning. Like just for him to be good morning.
That's
Good
real.
job, Larry. Like
That's real.
I need that to be the beginning and I need Beyonce to close it out. And then I really want if I would want Burna Boy if I had to redo it real fast, I would put Burna Boy as like the last three, because he has his the song in the Black Panther 2 movie, Alone. That shit makes me cry every time. I'm gonna tell you right now, that song right there makes me cry every single time. That song reminds me of sorrow, happiness, resilience, joy. Nigga, it reminds me of my dad.
You're
Nigga,
a glutton for pain.
yeah,
That's
bro. I think a little bit,
you're a glutton for pain.
just a little bit. I need to feel something, nigga.
That nigga loves pain.
I think
Okay.
I really do.
Nigga
Nigga, you
loves
just
struggling hard times. Holy shit, what's wrong with you? Oh my god.
I think you just unlocked something in me. Oh shit.
Do we want
CJ,
to
what
get
the
into
CJ, what the fuck? I don't know how to feel right now. Yeah, let's get to the next one.
you propaganda?
Yeah, Mutant Propaganda. What was my Mutant Propaganda again? I forgot.
Nigga, we gotta do the spiel. Hold on.
We gotta do the what?
I gotta get my thing.
No, but what was mine? I forgot what mine was, bruh. I don't know who I am right now, nigga. You just said I love pain. I think I do. What the fuck? I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
know who the fuck I
remember.
am.
All right, ready?
Yeah, let's get it. That was funny as shit.
All right, we're at the end of the podcast. So
Wait, redo that.
fuck.
Okay, let's go. Let
All
me be
right.
mute.
All right, muties and gentle muties, we're at the end of the podcast, so it's time for our mute propaganda. By propaganda, say where we give our recommendations on shows, movies, books, and whatever we've been watching, bro. Holy shit, this nigga crazy, y'all. He need therapy. He
I
need
do.
Jesus something.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh man.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go first because mine's a simple, easy one. It was a movie that came out years ago. You should have, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it again. Honestly, the twist at the end of this movie is great. It is Now You See Me. Honestly, a star-studded cast. Mark Ruffalo needs to get back in his bag with stuff. I need more Mark Ruffalo.
He's been in a
Um,
lot of stuff, bro.
he's I feel like I've seen more of his activist stuff than his actual movies. Like he's
Nah, he's
been,
been in some good shit, bro.
what else
Mickey
has he been in?
17 is really good. He's pretty much
He's in
playing
that?
Donald Trump. Yeah, he's playing
Oh,
like Donald Trump, bro.
oh,
He does
fine.
such a good job. He's in Poor Things also, and he's
Yes,
on
he
some
is.
new shit on Mac HBO Max. I think it's like Peak or something like that. He's like in
Okay.
a SWAT suit, some shit. I don't
Okay.
know.
Because the
He
only
been
thing
he
I
been in his bag, bro.
because the only thing I know is the little things. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I know he's been in since, like, obviously Marvel. They don't
Hmm.
they need to promote him more. He's a great actor in my opinion. Great actor. But yeah, Now You See Me is a magic movie, but it's illusion movie, not magic. It's an illusion movie with a bank heist, and honestly, great premise for an idea like that. Like you get a bunch of magicians rob niggas blatantly. Yes. Uh, fuck yes, man. Keep it going. I was it. Now You See Me 2. Them niggas kind of dragged it, and they're in the works of a Now You See Me 3. Um,
My problem with that movie is
talk about it. It's okay.
it's a bunch of neurodivergent niggas taking down armed men that have been trained in combat.
They get down
And these
governments.
niggas is just neurodivergent magicians.
And that's so apparent in two. If you've seen
Holy shit.
they get a different lady in that one, and all she does is just like talk, 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 and
Oh,
and the whole time you're just like, hey, I need you to literally stop talking and focus. Like we are going against literal different countries' governments, and we're now wanted criminals.
like
Of
these niggas is stimming and they got caught. Okay, let me relax.
I love Now You See Me because
It's
why?
hilarious, bro.
And there's a lot of good twists and turns and like action scenes that come out of nowhere. You're just like, okay, cool. But yeah, yeah. If you haven't seen Now You See Me, give it a nice rewatch. Give it a nice rewatch. What about you, see?
So mine was gonna be Reacher because I've been watching that, but
Mm,
since I mentioned Poor Things, I want to talk about Poor Things. Poor Things is such a good movie that you
Such
should watch if you haven't seen it yet. I think it's a better representation of like feminist messaging than Barbie. I think Barbie is some white women feminist shit. Um,
okay.
Poor Things is really good because it like tackles like the battles that a woman has to go through,
Hmm.
and it's like the infant she gets like infantilized, and then also has to deal with like issues of like being a woman and like being essentially like a child in a woman's body, and
Hmm.
then also speaks on sex work and like the trials and tribulations that women have to face during like poverty, things like that. Really good movie, really good acting. Anytime Emma Stone and Willem Dafoe get together, it's
Man,
just a banger for some reason
it
now.
really is. Oh my God.
Don't know what the hell is going on with that.
Mark Ruffalo, Willem Dafoe, Emma Stone.
Robert
Like
Pattinson, throw that bitch in there too.
that's who else? Oh my God. Now I'm thinking on so many other people, but that that movie was something. I will admit, watching the trailers, I wasn't hyped for it at all, and then watching it, I was like, oh man, yeah, give me more of this.
It's a good shit, bro.
Yeah, give me some romance that's like hide behind like a little bit of tragedy and comedy. Like, yeah, give me more of that.
And it's funny too. That shit is
That's what I'm saying.
that shit is jokes, bro.
Throw in some comedy. We need sometimes you need a laugh during some like super sad and like realism type shit. Like, um, God dang, I haven't seen that since theaters, nigga. Holy shit. Damn, thank you for that. Totally forgot about that. I totally
Yeah,
forgot
you
about
brought it up because you brought up Mark Ruffalo and
man,
Now You See Me, so that's
man,
on, bro.
gosh, okay.
Good
Uh,
film, bro.
oh,
But
man.
end of the video type shit.
Yeah, we at the end of the everyone. Hey everybody. Hey everybody. We at the end of the podcast. We want to say thank you again for watching our podcast. No, but for real, thank you everybody for giving us another try. What am I saying? Thank you everyone for listening to For Mutantkind podcast. We want to say thank you again for just watching our podcast, letting us know that you guys like our content. Please follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. On all three of those platforms, we are going to be coming out with even more episodes. Also, give our after hours a look too. We talk about silly stuff there, but like sometimes we be talking about some real topics. Right now they've been hilarious, but then sometimes they hit close to home. But
Type shit.
I want to say thank you to me. My name is Solomon with my wonderful co-host CJ. Let him know
Y'all
what it
better
is.
pray for this dude Solomon. He like pain and whips and chains.
You know, I am not into that shit. See, there you go. Damn, I do like Couch Cobain. And that nigga is freaky as hell.
See, you a glutton for pain. You freaked out. That's okay. That's your whole thing.
Cause when I tell you, when I tell
We
you,
got to end the podcast. We're not
oh,
getting into
bro,
this
fuck.
no.
Okay, bro. Bye,
We're
everybody.
finna go into some nut
See,
shit.
we are. God dang it.